Yes, I think we're live.
Oh, let's go. Hey guys, thanks for joining us in this second webinar about Livechat. I'm here with Bruno Raimundo, our support lead, and also with Renato Becker, our Livechat product owner. And we will teach you how to use our Livechat feature. And if you have any questions, you can try our channel webinars on open.rocket.chat, or you can send us your questions directly on YouTube. So let's go.
Okay, let me share my screen then and start to present and show you this live chat feature. And we are very excited about it. This feature was recently completely refactored and remade, and it's a much more lightweight solution now that we really feel will increase the value of the solution to all kinds of industries. So we are here today with Renato. Renato is the product owner responsible for the live chat feature. Hey, Renato, want to say a few words about it? It's your style.
Hey, Bruno. Hey, Carolina. Yeah, I'm very happy to participate in this webinar to talk about our live chat solution, what we have been doing over the last few months, our plans, and the next steps regarding live chat. So I'm really excited because we have now a new Livechat widget. Our design and front-end team did a great job refactoring the new app. It's a lightweight application and it was totally rewritten with new technologies, which provides important improvements related to performance and as well as UI and UX. It's important to say that we have also been getting very, very good feedbacks from our community and other companies that have already replaced the old Livechat widget by the new one. So yeah, that's it. Let's talk about Livechat.
Awesome. So let me share my screen here and start the presentation. So I think it's okay. I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. So we are using here one of our test instances. We call it Multiverse, and we do all sorts of testing of new features. So this one is already running one of the latest release candidate versions for Rocket.Chat. Just to give you a background, Rocket.Chat has recently released the version 1.0 of Rocket.Chat, and this already includes this live chat feature that we're talking about here today. So let's start by a few of the more important questions. What is live chat? Why do we feel it is an important solution? So live chat is a native feature that provides exceptional customer support. It is a client-agent communication channel, and where customers can interact with internal agents in live chat. So let's say that you have some customers browsing your website, and you want them to be able to interact with your agents who are using Rocket.Chat inside your organization. So you can have a widget on your website where those customers can interact directly with the agent. And we have several features that can help you control this interaction and define the way you want the interaction to proceed. You can also integrate, let's say, automation bots and stuff like that to make sure that you don't overwhelm the agent on your side. We are very excited about the new version because it has been refactored, as I said, by Renato and the team, and it's much more lightweight now. It will, we think you'll be really happy with the way we have built it. After the presentation, we will provide some links to the documentation if you want to try it for yourself. But we will explain a little bit about how to install it and configure it here on this webinar today. So let's start by showing you how you can enable live chat in your Rocket.Chat instance. So if you go to the configuration panel here on the upper left side, you see a dedicated live chat control panel. So you can simply, but first, this Livechat control panel is for the advanced Livechat settings. To enable it at the first time, you have to go to the administration control panel. Then you go to settings, and then you go to Livechat. So here you can enable or disable the Livechat feature. In this demonstration server, it is already enabled. So also, this is the server side of the Livechat the configuration. You also have, if you go here to the Livechat control panel, you see that we have a dedicated installation panel where you have the code for the widget. And this widget code you copy and paste to the source code of your website. And as you do that, you see something like this. So this is Rocket.Chat's main website. And here on the lower right side of the screen, you can see the button for the Livechat widget that we are using ourselves. And if you click it, you see how it looks like when it's already installed and running. We are not going to use this for demonstration. I just wanted to show you how it looks like on a website. And you can change the look and feel, you can change the colors, you can change the fields that are mandatory for customers to include and provide information. You can change everything you want here. So it's very customizable. So I am going to show you during this demonstration, we are using the built-in direct widget that is running already in our multiverse server for demonstration purpose. Okay, so we have a lot of advanced features that we are excited about at Livechat. Let's start by user management. So we have two kinds of Livechat users in Rocket.Chat. We have the Livechat managers and we have the Livechat agents. So a manager, they have full access to the Livechat configuration area where I am right now. And they can also attend customers as a regular Livechat agent. And the agents, they have specific permissions that allow them to manage the incoming Livechat conversation. They can edit the guest information if the customer has not provided all the information required. They can invite other agents to participate in the chat. And they can also forward the conversation with the customer to a different department. So you can have multiple departments on your team. Let's say you have sales, you have customer support, you have operations. You can have as many departments as you want, and you can use those agent permissions to make sure that your agents can forward requests appropriately if you don't have an automation. Also, let me show you how it looks like on Rocket.Chat side. So here you can see that the Livechat feature is enabled, and you have an incoming Livechat queue here. And how this works is that, excuse me, how this works is that you can have different routing types for this incoming Livechat queue. You have a guest pool, which is all the incoming conversations will appear here in the incoming Livechat queue, and then the agents have to proactively pick up new incoming Livechats and work on them. Or you can have a round robin type of routing where the conversation will be routed automatically with the agent with the lower count of conversation. And you can also have an external service where you can have external algorithms that control the way the routing works. So I think we can start by showing you how it looks like using a guest pool, for example, or the round robin. So Renato, can you initiate I will initiate a conversation and you can pick up from your side. I will show you how it looks like to the customer. So,
okay.
So I'm Rocket Guy. I'm going to initiate a live chat conversation with you. So I'm a customer on our website, and hello. So you can see here, please wait for the next available agent. Renato has picked up. He is an internal agent. Hey. And this widget here has a very rich feature set. Like, not only you can use like text conversation, but you can include attachments, you can include videos, you can send audio messages. It is very complete. So
yeah, Bruno, let me share some files with you from my side.
sure. So Renato is the agent. He's going to send us some files from his side to show you how it looks like on the customer end.
Just a few seconds, I think.
Okay. So you can see here we received an audio message from Renato, and he is uploading a video as well that will show up, and you can play it directly with the rich embedding format that we have on the widget. So everything that you can do inside Rocket.Chat, mostly, you can also do on the Livechat widget. So it is a very good way of providing a window of communication to from outside customers to your inside organization. So you can see that he uploaded a video, I can play it, everything works as expected. So the agent or myself can end the conversation. And all the conversation history will be stored in Rocket.Chat, fully auditable. Everything can be controlled by the managers. You can see who attended a specific customer, etc. So I will end this conversation here. Let's go back to the main instance. So here in the live chat menu, you have lots of settings. Let's open it here. Current chat. You can see all the conversations that the agents are having. When they were started, when was the last message sent, what is the status of this conversation. You can delete them if you need. You can see that we have some phone numbers here where customers interact with us from outside. We have analytics. We are very excited about it. You can check the total number of conversations you had. You can check how many open conversations, how many messages, how many conversations per day, the busiest time. So it's a very nice way of having insight on your operations with the end customers. As I said before, so you can also have real-time monitoring, which is awesome. Like, we really like this feature. You can check if you have a big team or even a small team, you can check how many conversations are going on, the average reaction time, longest reaction time. And this analytics tool is available to all live chat managers.
Bruno?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I start a new live chat from my side? And then
of course, let's show how it works from our side.
If you stay in this in the real-time monitoring page.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Let's simulate the graphics working. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's great. So here you can see that the total conversations already increased with the incoming message from Renato. Let me go back and show you how it works. We have an incoming live chat here from Renato. I can have a preview of the conversation, and I can choose to take it because we are using the get pool routing method. So I take it, I respond, and I will show you back on the real-time monitoring page how it shows up. So this is dynamically created and updated, and all these average times and response and reaction times will be automatically updated as well. And you can have current chats going on. Renato Becker and Bruno Raimundo started at right now. It is open. So really cool insights at what is happening with the live chat conversation. So let's show more stuff that is really useful. You can define departments. So we don't have any department here on our demonstration server, but you can create new departments. I can say sales department. You can select if you require email, if it will be shown when there are no agents available, who are the agents responsible for this department. So we have a very granular set of features that you can use to differentiate and define your department in your organization. Also, we can use triggers. So let's say that you have a customer who is browsing your website for 5 minutes, checking for products, and you want to engage this customer proactively. You can define a trigger, and this trigger you can choose the conditions. Let's say user time on site, how many times in seconds. Let's say 5 minutes, 300 seconds. You have an action, send the message from the custom agent. And you can enable the trigger, run only once or multiple times for visitor. So you can have a very advanced setting, advanced feature set to engage your customers automatically and make sure that you don't lose this engagement when they are browsing on your website. So this is also a very cool feature that you can also use with bots. If you have some advanced bots you want to integrate with Rocket.Chat to ensure that you never lose a customer. Custom fields. You can have custom fields on the widget. So let's say that you want to ask like favorite sports team of the customer. You can have this field and ask them to fill it when they are opening a conversation with an internal agent. So as I said before, appearance. You can change the look and feel of the live chat widget.
Bruno?
As you want. Sure.
Bruno?
Go ahead, Renato.
Can I add something?
Of course.
Yeah, about custom fields, it's important to say that the custom fields are not yet supported on the registration form. They are supported on the Livechat API currently, and on the Livechat REST API. And we have plans to extend this feature and start supporting on the registration form as well.
Okay, perfect. Perhaps it could be useful for you to just give an example of how a company would use the current implementation with the REST API of custom fields, how it would be a useful field for the customer.
Yeah. It's this feature is on our roadmap already.
Okay, awesome. So this is coming. Great. We also you can change the appearance as we're discussing. So color. If you want the registration form, some companies may not have the need of having a registration form, so you can just have an anonymous live chat window open, asking anyone who wants to talk with the internal agent. You can also define webhooks so that you can easily integrate with any any tool that you have that also enables integration with webhooks. So it's really easy to create event-based actions with Rocket.Chat Livechat. You can integrate Facebook Messenger. So if you have a Facebook page and you want incoming conversations from the Messenger app to appear here as incoming live chat, you can also do that. You can contact us for the API token, and we will give you the API token, and you'll be able to integrate with Rocket.Chat.
Bruno,
go ahead.
About the Facebook integration, this feature is part of our omnichannel stuff. We also support SMS integrations with Twilio, and we are focused on start supporting the integration with WhatsApp as well. So it's important. Yeah, it's important feature that is on the roadmap. So it's probably will coming soon.
Yes, as Renato said, this is it's one of the most exciting features that we have right now for our vision of what Rocket.Chat can do as an omni-channel solution. So we want Rocket.Chat to be able to become the single entry point for all your customer interactions. So regardless of you have a WhatsApp profile, business profile, or a Facebook page, or SMS, we want you to be able to handle all those incoming conversations and potential leads directly in Rocket.Chat. So you have a single point of trust where you can follow up with all your customers. So we're really excited about it. It's a very flexible tool, and we really think it aggregates a lot of value for your company. Also, of course, if you don't have 24/7 people working on the live chat internally, you can set off hours where, for example, you could have a bot answering questions in off hours while you have a live agent responding during these hours that you define here. Very straightforward, very useful. We have that ourselves in our Rocket.Chat page. You can define so you can have those off hours conversations email somewhere so you don't lose track. So for example, if you don't have any live agents, we email those conversations to our support help desk tool. You can have all kinds of setups that you want. Perhaps, Renato, you could talk a little bit about the Livechat REST API and how it currently works, how useful it is, and what are the plans for the near future.
Yeah. When we were working on refactoring the Livechat widget, we made some changes related to the communication between the client and the server, and different from the old version. Now we have our JS as the key, working as a bridge between the client and the server. And on the old version, the communication worked over the WebSocket only, and now we support the communication in both REST API methods and the WebSocket. So this approach will bring great improvements related to the server side, and we'll continue using the WebSocket for the real-time stuff. So I don't know if you could share the link of the Livechat REST API documentation. I don't know if you have.
Sure. Yeah, we are going to share the documentation link on the YouTube video and also on our webinar channel on the open Rocket.Chat server. So everyone that has an interest in the live chat, or do you want me to show up here the documentation line?
Just want to add something.
Sure.
It's important to say that through the REST API. Actually, we extended the REST API methods and endpoints, so now it's pretty easy to integrate external bots. We have some use case in production, so it's a very good approach if you don't want to use our own widget, but you have your bot. So please take a look at our REST API documentation, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's awesome. So this is it for covering all the main live chat features. It is very easy to set up. It is very powerful. We really think that this will really increase the value of the product. If you are already using Rocket.Chat, if you're not using Rocket.Chat, feel free to download it, try out this feature. I am pretty sure that you love it. It's very good. Do you have any questions, Carol?
No.
No questions on the YouTube video or on the webinar channel?
Bruno?
Yes.
I think it's important to talk about one more feature.
Sure.
It's the Livechat API. It's different from the Livechat REST API. The Livechat API
okay, yeah.
Provides a set of methods where you can communicate with the Livechat iframe. You know, like if you have the widget installed on your website and you have your own, let's say, authentication system, and you have your customers authenticated on your system, you can easily pass their credentials into the Livechat widget. So we have we have also a doc page describing all the methods we support already, and we have plans to extend this feature even more. So please, if you guys have this approach, like you want to register your guests, please take a look at our Livechat API methods. It will bring it will provide a better user experience for customers.
Yes, for sure. I think you raise a very good point. There are several ways you can leverage this Livechat API on your organization, which is let's say that you have an app, a mobile app, and you can use the app to authenticate your users, and afterward you can have the widget dealing, so you can use your own authentication and routing methods to make sure that your customers are reaching the correct department in Rocket.Chat. So you don't need to rely on self-registration. You don't need to rely on anonymous conversations. You can rely on your own authentication methods using the API, and then the users will be routed to wherever they need to be routed. So the possibilities here are very broad, and feel free to take a look at the Livechat API. We will add the link to both the REST API and the Livechat API to the YouTube video page, and also to our webinar room here on the open server. And you can also go to Rocket.Chat/talk, where you see all the information that we are discussing here ready for you to read and understand. And feel free to reach out to us in case something is not clear. Our support team will be ready to help. And we hope this quick demonstration was useful for you to have a sense of what we can do with this new feature. And thank you for joining us here today. And we hope we will like it. Livechat. We are sure proud of it.